In 2024, Wisconsin Democrats have a chance to retake the majority in the state assembly for the first time in more than a decade. That's because the state Supreme Court ruled on Friday that the current Republican-drawn legislative maps are unconstitutional. Experts say Wisconsin is one of the most gerrymandered states in the country. Right now, Republicans control 64 of the 99 state assembly seats, one shy of a supermajority. But each of the last two presidential races in the state were decided by less than a percentage point. Joining me now, Wisconsin State Representative Greta Neubauer, the Democratic Minority Leader of the Assembly. Thanks for being with us, Representative. For our viewers who are not necessarily closely following Wisconsin politics, how significant was the ruling to redraw the maps, what it means both statewide as well as nationally?
Thank you, Richard. It is a great question. So for many years, over a decade, our legislative maps have been extremely gerrymandered. As you pointed out, statewide elections, typically about 50% of the votes going to Democrats, and in the last cycle, a third of the seats in the state assembly and state senate, just about, going to Democrats. People in Wisconsin know that that's wrong, and it has meant that their will simply is not reflected in the legislature. That is really important, of course, because policies that are widely popular in the state are not even being considered. Things like gun safety, proper investment in our public schools, legalizing marijuana, and then, of course, our democracy. Everyone knows how important Wisconsin is in deciding presidential elections, and it's critically important that we have a state legislature that respects our democracy and the votes of Wisconsinites.
So 64-35, as we just showed, how might that change in this new map?
Wisconsin is a purple state, and if we have fair maps, Democrats should absolutely be able to get the majority in the state assembly and soon after in the state senate. We know that our values resonate with the people of Wisconsin. We get out and we knock on doors and we talk to voters, and we are very excited to be competing for a majority in the next election.
Okay, so you're saying 50-50 or greater for Democrats if this new map comes to pass. Now, the Wisconsin Supreme Court flipped to a 4-3 liberal majority this year, and this ruling came down along party lines, as you know. Talk about how important the Supreme Court election was, not just on this issue, but for others in your state.
It was very important that we have a court here in Wisconsin that fairly looks at the issues and considers the rule of law. And Justice Janet Protasiewicz talked about the issues Wisconsinites care about in this election, and then she won by 11 percentage points. And that is, no question, a landslide in Wisconsin. And so we hope to see important cases come in front of the court in the coming months. And we know that the MAPS decision is critically important for us to have a democracy that is functional in Wisconsin and that provides the opportunity for fair representation in the legislature.
When and if it should change balance where it is now Republican-led, might we just see the maps go back the other way? And therefore, we're just seeing a ping-pong effect here based on what the party that is represented making the decision on these very maps is.
You know, the people of Wisconsin have been incredibly clear that they want fair maps, that they know it's wrong, and that our democracy is distorted under the GOP's gerrymander. They've been organizing for years and years, and of course, this is a very important victory. And I think they're going to continue to hold their elected officials accountable. People want their democracy to be real. They want their voices to be represented. And I think we're going to continue to see the people of Wisconsin make that very clear to their elected officials.
Wisconsin State Representative Greta Neubauer, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your time.